two Cobra Kai rejects. Sweep the leg, Strickland. Just sweep the leg. No mercy.
Without each other, you complete me, Strickland Bonner.
Why we're a great team right there.
You complete me.
You had me at hello. It's like that.
You had me at hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow. Exactly.
The Nice Guys on Business podcast. They had me at hello. Most days, they take their meds. This is not one of those days. Welcome to Fuckery with the Nice Guys. No interviews, no business content. Just your two favorite slack-jawed mouth breathers ranting about whatever. Now, strap yourselves in for Nice Guys Fuckery with the kings of fuckery, Doug Sandler and Strickland Bonner.
All right, I am recording also, just because when your computer shits the bed again, is it the computer or is it Zoom?
Look, the only thing I can figure is, it's definitely Zoom, but I feel like it's got to be Zoom plus my little XY switch thing, because I have no problems with any other programs. Nothing freezes, nothing stops, nothing happens at all. But with Zoom, when I am like switch windows, sometimes the entire computer will freeze up and I can't even do Control-Alt-Delete.
Well, I think I figured it out. Because you said at the beginning, you said it's because I'm, when I have my whole XY thing going on, and Zoom is saying, pick a fucking letter, Strickland. It's either X or you cannot be on both accesses. Is it Axis or Access?
Axis is I don't fucking.
All right, now I know this isn't typical of me because it's not alcohol, but this is the best. Do you like this?
Reed's ginger beer.
Oh, it's so good. It's
ginger beer.
It's like a sharp ginger. You like Moscow mules, don't you?
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Do you ever realize that Moscow mule, it's called Moscow because it's vodka, and you could get give me another country you would have like a London mule would be like gin.
Gin. Right. Interesting.
I didn't know that. I did not know that.
A Jamaican mule would be like rum, right?
Oh, that's very good. No, I did not realize.
What else is mixed with it? What else?
Well,
is in
it could be like a Mexican mule. It would be
tequila.
Exactly. Oh, God.
Hey, welcome back. My name is Strickland Bonner. On the other side of the microphone, Mr. Doug Sandler.
Hey.
So as I said a little bit ago, I texted you and I said, hey, can we record early? My friend Chris Tyre from the band Black Tie, who I haven't seen Chris in a couple of years at least. He's in town. He's here in Austin. So he told me a couple of weeks ago, like, hey, my wife and I are coming into town. I'm like, cool, man. Let me know when it is. Let me know the details. He calls me at like 2:30 this afternoon.
He says, it's now.
And is like, hey, I'm here. Like, oh, thanks for the heads up. Now, wait a minute. Are you talking, Doug?
Oh, yes, I am talking.
See, I can't hear you now. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus.
See, this fucking thing happened too. Select a speaker. Now, if I do Yeti,
I'm still talking.
Like if I switch speakers,
yes,
and then switch back.
Yes.
Okay, now I hear you again.
Okay, that's good.
This happened the other day too. Like everything is fine, but then all of a sudden, nothing happens and I'm not hearing you. Hookers and blow, baby. Hookers and blow. That's what I'm talking about.
I go to my friend Michael's event this past week, and he greeted me at the in the lobby with my brand new sash. It's my Hookers and Blow sash.
Now, is it a sash or is it
what this
80s
is.
headband?
I guess
you were wearing it as a headband. It works as that, but like
I guess it's that. It's that. It kind of reminds me of Karate Kid if I wear it like this, though.
Do that, yeah.
Or Cobra Kai. Is that the new one? Is that the new one?
Cobra Kai is the new version. Yeah.
Oh, it's so stupid. God.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I tried really hard to sit through a couple of episodes and I couldn't do it.
Honestly, I haven't watched it. I've heard really good things about it. I've heard it's really good, but I haven't watched it.
Not from me, you haven't, because I know that I didn't like it at all. It's like the new Karate Kid, like with the old Karate Kids coming back to be their adult versions of themselves, and it's like no,
yeah, because that's what I was thinking it was, right? And I'm like, that doesn't really excite me. But now I've heard so many people go, no, it's really good. It's really good. It's really good. But
maybe I need to wait a few more seasons or episodes.
Here's Chris calling. Hold on. Let's get him on the podcast.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Wait a minute. Let me do this. Put him on speakerphone.
This is
Hey,
probably
Chris, you there?
the most talented talented member of the black tie playing crew was
except
Chris.
You know what? He can't hear you. I'm going to switch to speaker.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Can you talk to
Hold
that?
on. So the most talented member of the black tie crew was Chris, and Chris basically carried the entire band. And Strickland was just there. Maybe he called himself band leader just so he could give himself some authority. But Chris, wasn't it you that really basically ran the band anyway?
That is rough. No, I ran it, but I was front and center to make sure everything was executed. I'm going to give that to Strickland about running the band.
All right, so let me just ask you this, Chris. And by the way, this is Doug. Good to see you. Good to see you again, my friends. So Chris, did Strickland actually have any dance moves at all, or did he completely play that rhythm guitar white guy dance face the entire time?
Dance moves. No, I don't know if there was a curated dance move except for the patent spin the guitar and spin himself. Yeah, those were the two moves.
Okay, so what did he do better? What did he do better? Did he do better spinning the guitar around his head or picking up women at the gigs?
You know, it's funny you say that because in my whole entire time with Black Tie, I only picked up like 1,500 gigs, right? I picked up one woman, and this was at a corporate party, and it was somebody that I had a relationship with before and didn't remember. Apparently, she came up to me, she's like, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Good, how are you?" It's like, "Yeah, been a long time." I'm like, "Yeah, I have no idea who you are." And then I never saw her again after that. But yeah, no, I never picked up like Bridesmaids or anything like that. No.
Hey, so Chris, catch me up to date. Are you still in Black Tie?
I am not. I have not been singing for the past 4 years, actually, to be quite honest. Nope, not at all.
And so what has your life been a straight downhill spiral from there? Or was everything good?
No, everything was good. I just I made a job commitment, and when I made that job commitment, I just thought it would be completely unfair during that period in time to try to stay in the band because, you know, the amount of money that I was making on the job didn't justify me trying to, you know, work every weekend.
Yeah.
With travel. So
all right.
So I just said, "Hey, I gotta go."
All right, so I'm gonna ask you. I'm hoping I'm not gonna throw you under the bus here. So I'm gonna ask you a loaded question right out of the gate. Even though we've only been chatting for a couple of minutes, and you really don't know who listens and who doesn't listen to the show. But I'm gonna ask you to give me as qualified and best and accurate answer as possible. Are you ready for the question?
Try my best.
Okay, good. I like this. All right. If I ask you to describe in one word and one word only Robert Sherman, can you do that for me, please?
Oh Jesus! I wouldn't even be able to. I wouldn't even attempt that. That would be one word. The only word that I can give you from my perspective in working at Washington Talent is I would say gracious.
All right, and Strickland, I'm going to ask you the same question. You have the ability, one word and one word only. Robert Sherman.
One word and one word only. I would just say boss man. And you just
that would
interpret that however you want.
What's the word? Mishpucha. That's the word. That's the word that you were looking for, I believe. Nice. Well, Chris, what are you doing in Austin, Texas?
My wife was here for work, and I said, you know what? That would be a good time to actually travel down. And I knew Strickland was there as well, so she was only here for a couple of days for work. Took off the other 2 days, and so we're just hanging out.
And just so you know, you've completely fucked up my entire schedule because I'm supposed to be with him in an hour, and he's like, "Hey, Chris is in town. Can and, you know, I've only been his business partner for 8 years and his friend for 20 years prior to that. So what the hell am I doing here? You know, in a second, Chris is in town, the cooler guy, and of course he drops me like a hot potato to go hang out with you. What's that all about?"
Well, you know, some people have that kind of pull, Doug.
I know it, man. I know it.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I just, you know, some people just, you know.
I know. Well, I appreciate you taking him away from me for the night, and I know you guys are going to have a good time, and I'm just messing with you. I know that I have his heart, and you can have his cock for just a little bit. Okay, just so you guys know.
Don't tell his wife that.
At this point, I'll take either.
That's the best. All right, brother. Hey, I'll talk to you soon. Thank you again for being on the show and your honest answers to all the questions.
Absolutely. Love you, my man.
Hey, and Chris, obviously we're recording a little earlier. We should be done in like 20 minutes. I'll give you a buzz back and we'll figure it out from there.
All right. Awesome, buddy.
Cool. Bye.
You know, one of the funny things is that I didn't really get to know Chris. I mean, I saw him in the studio every once in a while, and because he was loading in or loading out equipment, and I just got to know him as a really nice, friendly guy. He was never. I never felt like he had an entertainer attitude at all. No. I always felt like he was just a good guy, and I did look forward to the times when I would run into him at the agency. So. Anyway, he was just one of those guys, very different than the mold that the agency typically finds.
Yeah, he never did have that front person ego. He never. No, he's a great guy. That's why we're still friends. So
Strickland, so what do we got going on? What's been happening? Are you going away? Did I hear you're going on a cruise?
Yeah, where'd you hear that?
You told me. You told me.
November 12th through the 20th. So we'll either have to record early or you'll have to get a sub for me.
Well, I think I'll get a sub. You don't have to worry about recording the extra time. Either me and JJ or I'll get on with Jared. I know Jared does a good job. Or Ryan from Stevie G's beef jerky will be a co-host.
Yeah, we can talk more jerky. I love it.
We'll get him back on the show. Oh shit, what did I want to ask you? I wanted to talk to you about, so the thing I wanted to tell you is that, you know, we have all of these, you know, how this happens, I have no idea. You know, I say yes to everybody, so everybody becomes a client of ours because I really enjoy like the diversification of the clients. Yeah. I've noticed that recently we've gotten out of the old system, which is following a system, and I've put people into this new thing, like with this one client in particular, they're in this whole different like thing, like process. Mm-hmm. And then when you said to me the other day, you said, hey, I'm going on a cruise. The first thing that went to my brain was, there is going to be a podcast emergency. I don't know what the emergency is. I have no idea even how to access. I get these emails all the time. You've got a new notification. It's in Basecamp. I'm like, what the fuck is Basecamp? I've never been in there in my entire life. And how the hell am I supposed to do anything? And then I see like the last round of Basecamp emails that I got. It was like, Strickland and Doug, you're assigned. I'm like, wait a minute, get my name out of there. I don't want my name in there. You're tarnishing my reputation.
It will all be settled. Okay, wait a minute, you still there?
I am here.
Okay, good. I'm hearing you too.
Okay, good.
I was just moving my Zoom window and it went to that whole little grid thing. And I'm like, no, I don't want that. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't going to like fuck up my Zoom. I will, first of all, by the time I leave, you won't have to do that. You won't have to worry about any of that. But I will be sure to send you the process.
I will be
just in case.
I will be sure to have the internet package on the cruise just in case.
If I need that, I can. I really don't
if
want
the choice is, let me make it really clear. The choice is drink package, internet package. You choose the internet package every time. I cannot live without you.
You know what they charge for
I know.
the drink? No, forget it. Drink packages.
No, I have no idea. I haven't been on a cruise in years.
Okay, so the drink packages, like they've got different levels, right? The lowest level, which is like beer, wine.
Oh, fuck. This is Strickland's internet connection completely shitting the bed, which makes it even better when I have our recording going. Because if I'm recording right now and Strickland is completely frozen with that fucktard of a face right now that he's got on there, there is no way that he is going to come back from this. He's going to go south and completely just completely get kicked off the internet. I think that actually Strickland has broken the internet. And you know what's really interesting? As I'm seeing it, I'm now getting just a snapshot of what Strickland's got going on here. He's wearing a shirt, and his t-shirt at the top line, because that's all I can see, that in his mug, his when I say his mug, his face, his shirt, the top line just says women's rights. And I'm curious what I don't know if it's poking fun at women's rights or if he's taking a stance for women's rights. So I have no idea. Anyway, so I'm going to use this part of the show where Strickland is not actually here because he's dealing with a bum internet connection. I'm going to use this as a call to action for anyone that is in our listening audience that would like to become a co-host for the week that Strickland will be gone. Just reach out to me at 4242 DJ Doug, or that's our phone number, 4242 DJ Doug. Oh, there he goes. I am now the host. He was actually bumped out. He probably is restarting his computer right now. And if you don't know how to use a phone because you haven't dialed a phone number in a long time, just go to your email and type in doug@turnkeypodcast.com. And if you can't remember any of that, just go to djdoug@gmail.com. Any of those ways, 4242 DJ Doug, doug@turnkeypodcast.com, or djdoug@gmail.com, and say, hey, I want to be a co-host on your upcoming episode. And hey, look, if this is the first time you have ever reached out to us, let me give you a hint. There's a much better chance and probability that you are actually going to be the one picked. Now, we do have some old standards that have co-hosted before, and I'm not going to say any names, but I'm looking for some fresh blood. I'm not looking to get rid of the old blood. We got to keep the old blood pumping through our veins. But what is that song? Make new friends, but keep the old. One is silver and the other gold. He's back.
I didn't touch anything. I didn't move anything. It just fucking froze up. Okay. And again, it was a total, the entire computer freezes. Like, what's the sledgehammer? Control-Alt-Delete, right?
Right.
That doesn't even work. I literally have to power the goddamn thing down.
Okay, but however, you think that you have potentially the solution, but you have not even attempted to determine whether that's the problem or not, is disconnecting that fucking box that you have on your computer?
Well, I'll try that next time we record.
No, you should try that today.
Well, no, if it, it's funny when it freezes up like that.
Yeah.
Usually, like if I restart the whole computer, it doesn't usually freeze up completely again. So, like, I don't think it's going to happen again this meeting. In other words, if I do it, if I switch it,
I got you.
It won't prove that it's not good.
So,
but before we start recording next time,
I have this. I bought this old Ford pickup, the F-250, 1967 pickup. And there is something that comes from the battery. Before it gets to the starter, it goes to this thing called a solenoid.
Oh,
all right?
Yeah. Okay.
So it goes battery, solenoid, starter. Mm-hmm. Now, if I ever have a problem, I don't have to do anything with the battery or do anything with the starter. All I need to do is take a small little ball peen hammer. I just need to tap the solenoid a couple of times, which breaks the connection and remakes the connection again. I have a feeling that I know what I want to do with your computer. I want you to take a ball peen hammer, not so gently though. And next time it happens, just go ahead and take it over your head and just smash it right on top of the monitor. You think that would be a good solution?
Probably not. But
this is
worth
a brand new fucking computer, and it's not your computer. It's not your internet connection. So it's got to be something else.
Well, I mean, it could be Zoom. It definitely could be Zoom. Because it only happens in Zoom. It only happens in Zoom.
Okay, but if it only happens in Zoom and everybody else has a good Zoom connection and, oh, hey, Zoom does a few $1 billion a year in business, don't you think they would have worked their way through that bug by now, Strickland? It only happens in Zoom. It must be Zoom. Let me tell you, you told me the term years ago, picnic, problem in chair, not in computer. It's definitely not me, but I definitely, the only other thing I can think of is this XY switch thing. Okay. So I'm sorry. Maybe I wasn't clear enough. Problem in chair, not in computer. When I say in chair, I'm putting that in quotes. It's on your end. It's on your end.
I see. Well, we were talking about drink packages. Do you know what a drink package for this cruise costs?
Let me take some guesses. Can I? Is that okay? Is this a daily charge or one-time charge?
Daily charge.
Okay, I'm going to say let's see, a typical soda at a ballpark.
And by the way, this is the cheap one. You can do 3 levels, right?
I got you. I got it.
You can do beer, wine, and rail drinks. You can do premium.
All right. So let's say that the typical person could drink 4 beer, wine, and soft drinks in the course of the day. And let's just say it would be $40 a day for the least expensive package. That would be soft drinks. I don't know where I am in that at all. Is $40 anywhere close?
Higher.
It's higher than that?
Mm-hmm.
$40 for beer, wine, and soft drinks. It's probably even like draft beer. It's probably not.
I think I didn't look at the details of it. I'm pretty sure the lowest one is beer, wine, and rail drinks. Maybe it's just beer, wine, and sodas. I think it includes rail drinks.
All right, this is the cheapest.
I'm not going to open a window and look for it right now.
Okay, all right. How about $60?
More.
$75?
More.
$90.
$83 a day. And
yes,
everybody in the cabin has to purchase it.
That makes sense.
You're not allowed to have one person in the cabin purchase it.
All right, so that is the base package: beer, wine, maybe rail drinks, but soft drinks too, right?
Yeah.
And when you don't do that, you get water, iced tea, or like lemonade, right?
And you get coffee for free. Like they got lemonade and coffee, and
I'd be happy with that.
You don't get soda. You get iced tea, I think.
Okay. And how much typically, if you say, no, I'm not going to do it, I'll just pay for drinks on my own. How much is it? How much typically is a beer?
I think beers are $7 or $8.
Okay. Maybe, all right. So not bad. So I got to drink 10 beers in a day in order to make it.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. All right. The next one up from there, is there more?
Yeah. I don't know what the other ones are because I didn't even look. I'm like, fuck that. I'm not. Well, the other thing is, they're really, really careful about sneaking booze on.
Yeah, right? Yeah, right.
Like they are super serious about you not doing that because obviously they want to make the money. They x-ray your bags.
Yes.
And liquid shows up in x-rays in a very obvious way.
Yes.
Which I didn't realize. So I went online and I found because the other thing is, if you go on with like a big bottle of mouthwash, right? Like a great big bottle, people fill that with booze instead, right? So they check all that shit.
Right.
So I went up online and there's a company that sells bottles that look like suntan lotion, that look like, lotion, like hand lotion, right? Like, first of all, it's bottles that you put booze into.
For every system that's been created, there is somebody to break the system.
Hell yeah. And so I bought a couple of those. So I'm going to try and sneak some booze on. And I did that on my last cruise and it works. But what's cool about it is, first of all, it's in bottles that look like a real brand. Okay. But it's things like hand lotion or like, sunscreen that if you emptied it and refilled, you couldn't do it, right? Because there's so much shit.
Can I provide another solution for you for just a second? How much is the most expensive package that you would even consider?
What you mean for booze?
Yeah. What
I
would
don't drink that much.
I just answer the question.
I don't know. I might pay $40 a day. Maybe.
No. I'm sorry. Based upon the packages that they have, which one would you select? If money was no object and you just wanted to get what you wanted, forget how many you have in the course of the day or anything like that.
Well, like I said, I haven't even looked at the other packages.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I would need the premium. It's not like I drink super high-end booze and shit. I could, if the rail package included, if the bottom package included rail drinks, like I could get a rum and coke or something. I'd be in for that.
Okay. And how many days is the cruise?
8 days.
Okay. So it's basically $100 a day times 8 days. It's $800, right?
$700 or $800. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just let me work my magic here for just a second. I'm going to ask you a personal question. Is it okay if I ask you a personal question? Sure. You may not know the answer or feel at liberty to share the answer to that. You said something very telling just a moment ago, and I want to make sure I understand this properly. For everyone in the cabin that is there, they all have to buy that same thing.
Right.
Are you? I don't need to know the answers. I don't need to know all the answers. Are you sharing a cabin with somebody?
I am, and they don't drink.
Oh, well, fuck. Well, that just completely blows it out of the water then. If you're sharing the cabin with somebody that doesn't drink, then you can't get the drink package.
Well, I mean, I could. I'd pay double for it, basically, but I don't. It's funny. Even on the last cruise, right? Like I just don't drink that much. I'll have 2 or 3 drinks a day.
Right. Like
maybe.
If you wanted to have, I know you're not a big wine drinker, but if let's say that the dinner comes around and because they do ask you if you want wine, right? And so you could buy a bottle of wine if you want to.
But you know what's funny? And I have no idea. They've always done this, and I don't know why. You are allowed to bring 2 bottles of wine per cabin,
but no liquor.
The ship.
But no liquor.
In fact,
why is that?
Back in the old days when I went on a cruise, I would empty the wine bottle, put booze in and then put the cork back on. But now,
Right.
like it used to be like when you could buy wine and it had like a foil wrapper
Yeah.
over the cork.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. Like everything is heat seal wrappers now. Right. So in other words, I
Yeah.
couldn't take it off and put it back on and make it look like it was new. But I don't know why they allow you to. So if you're a wine drinker, you could bring 2 bottles of wine on.
And how, okay, so I'm just trying to play to the advantage of to the cruise company for just a second. At charging $80, so $800 for the least expensive package that they have for drinking, who can keep up with that?
I have no idea. It's crazy to me. Now, I know that obviously they charge a lot for drinks, right? It probably is maybe $8 or $10 for a beer. I don't know. And I'm sure a lot of their mixed drinks are 12, 14, $18 maybe for premium stuff. But like even at that, right? Like even at $15,
Yeah.
like what is that? You'd have to drink 6 a day to get your money's worth every day. And there are going to be days that I would drink 6, but not every day. And there's no way I'm going to drink fucking more than that. So
I remember when we went on some of those cruises, when I was married to Fern, my first marriage, we did a lot of cruising because her parents really enjoyed cruising. And we would go on the kinds of cruises that had like the martini bar and the tequila bar and all of that. And we would always get those packages. They were included in the son-in-law package. I think that was. I think I got that as a part of the son-in-law package. And I have no idea how much they must have spent on stuff like that. I mean, that had to be, think about it. When you go on vacation typically and you're not going on a cruise, maybe you're spending for the entire vacation per person $1,500.
Yeah, I really think that the prices have gone up a lot since because I remember there were times where I considered it when I was married and we went with kids.
$29, right?
Wasn't it? 30 or 40 bucks a day. I would totally consider it at that, but $83 a day?
No. So get me back to the system that you're going to create so that when you go away, everything is going to be okay. Because remember, drink package versus internet package. Choose the internet package each time. How do you know that there's not going to be some emergency that's within a system that there's no Marjorie to fix this. You literally are resting the weight of the company on my shoulders when you go out of town, and no pressure at all. I don't know what the fuck I am doing, just so you know. So I can sell somebody really good into a new package, but I'm not going to be able to solve any problems when you're out of town.
I was going to say, you didn't freak out like this last time I went on a cruise, but I guess we did have Marjorie and Jimmy around last time I went on a cruise, didn't we?
Well, we that, yes. And we didn't have this other system. I'm less concerned about our current clients because at least I know how to navigate in our current system. And I can tap dance really good. I can. And, a lot of the problems that are a lot of the emergency podcast issues are really not emergency issues. They're issues that can probably be handled within 24 hours by one of our team, as long as I know that I got to get my team on it. It's like that week that you're out of town, I'm not going to book any appointments because I just want to be prepared.
Well, I will make sure not only that the team is prepared, but I will also send you a document break glass in case of emergency of the whole system. But I want to tell you my specific plan for that week for this client
break glass
that has the odd system,
yes,
right?
Yes.
It's going to be done before I even leave. There's only going to be one episode published during the time that I'm gone, and I'm going to make sure it's scheduled and ready to go. And now if something comes up and there's some change or some emergency, I'm going to make sure that the team knows the system because they will be handling the system by the time I leave, and you'll have the emergency list.
I need the burner phone, please. The burner phone.
Would you prefer that I buy the internet package?
No, because if you do that,
my email once a day or twice a day.
You're not going to be able to do anything anyway.
Well, no, I'm not saying I'm going to answer. I could just check. And as long as there's no email that says emergency, fucking get back to me right now.
What would you do anyway? Let's say, it would have to be an awfully expensive emergency in order for it to justify you having internet and phone. Excuse me, Mr. Sandler, ship to shore, Mr. Bonner. Mr. Bonner, ship to
I could fix any problem with internet. I'm sure I could.
Not ship internet. You know that.
Yeah, it's pretty shitty. But
God.
I could still, it's all about communication. I'm quite sure I could.
It's all about communication.
It'll be-
Says the guy that goes right into problem resolution mode, forgetting that there's actually a client attached to the problem. Strickland just drags the client along. I'm fixing the problem. Just come with me. Dragging the client along. So horrible at that. I'm so glad I'm your partner and I focus on service and you focus on systems. I was just telling somebody today, I can't remember who I was talking to, but I said, if I had to fix a systems problem, you may as well just go, we may as well just chapter 11 right now, but if Strickland had to fix a customer service issue, you may as well just file chapter 11 right now. So it's like, fuck. Without each other, you complete me, Strickland Butter.
Why we're a great team right there.
You
Yeah.
complete me.
You had me at hello. It's like that.
You had me at hookers and blow.
Hookers and blow. Exactly.
So
Did Michael get just one of those made?
well, yeah. So on the streets of Cancun or wherever he was, the street vendors have hats and sashes like this already.
Did it say hookers and blow?
Yes, this is like a
so that wasn't
saying.
like specially made.
No, this is a saying. This is a
Really?
saying. So
Where?
well, I don't know. Just wait,
Mexico, because he was just in Mexico, right?
Yeah, you can't type anything in. So because
No, I don't want to type anything.
Let me type hookers.
My Zoom will just
and
break and
blow
crash.
attire. Let me take a look at this. So hookers and blow attire. Yeah, let me go to images. Let me see what images I can find. Yeah, it's like here. Let me I mean, people are already promoting the hell out of our show. I mean, look at this. I mean, they're everywhere. Hookers and blow. Everybody's got
Hookers and blow save Christmas. We've seen that book before.
right. Everybody. I love. Look, I heart hookers and blow.
I heart hookers and blow. I love it.
I mean,
Yeah.
we really
Wait a
should.
minute, what is that hook? Hang on, scroll down. How to
This one?
live with a huge penis. That's
Where is that one? Oh, yeah. Where your eye goes, man. Where your... Look, my eye would have gone to how to survive micro penis. Strickland's goes to how to live with a huge penis. So what would be the probability or the possibility of now we could rebrand, literally could rebrand for a short season, right? And we could change our cover art, our open and our close, our show description, and the title of our show. We could do that theoretically just for 10 episodes and then change it all back, right?
yeah, but why would we want to?
Because it's called Hookers and Blow, my brother. That's why.
We've been talking about that for years. I mean, you don't want to lose a possible client. You never know.
Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that.
You were the one that was saying like we shouldn't even curse here for a while because we
yeah.
want to take a chance of losing a client.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah, that we abandoned that one.
Yeah.
When we realized that actually nobody listens to our show, that's a client. I mean, we try to be a little bit genteel in the beginning of the show, and then we kind of like it deteriorates as we go through.
Goes right off the rails, yeah.
But
By the way,
then,
I checked the voicemail. The folders. We have no voicemails again this week. I don't know if Jared's left voicemails.
I don't
want
know.
Jared getting upset if he actually left a voicemail and I'm not seeing it.
Well, Jared, if you left a voicemail and we didn't hear it, we are really sorry. I think Jared has been focusing on this business opportunity he's been working on for the last few weeks, and he may be a little distracted. And I don't think. But the other thing, I haven't gotten any packages from Ryan at Stevie G Jerky, so I don't know if the packages. He did promise the packages would be put together by the middle of November.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we're not there yet.
No, we're definitely not there yet. It's the end of October. It's coming up on All Saints Day. Does anybody call it that anymore?
No. Is
Do
that
you do-
Halloween? All Saints Day? No.
Do you do anything for Halloween at all?
No, I got a costume I'm going to put on, I guess. I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I have no plans.
What's
In
your
fact, this
costume?
whole weekend, I got like this. I bought it last year and I never put it together. I don't even remember what I bought it for, but it's a Stickman figure, right?
Okay.
But it's like LED. So it's basically black sweatpants and a black hoodie but it's got LED strips.
So when you walk, it looks like a stick man walking down.
Dark, you look like a stick man, but you can change the colors and you can be streaming colors and stuff. I think it's pretty cool. I just haven't actually got around to put it together yet.
Okay. And where are you going with this said costume?
Nowhere. I'm just going to, when the kids come to, now I got to mute my phone because it's time to record Nice Guys in Business.
That's right.
Yeah.
Time to make the donuts.
When the kids come to get candy, when they trick or treat, that's just for that. I'm not going on.
So
what are you doing?
Last year we started. Did you just ask me what we're doing? Because I was just leading into that right now. So last year we tried something here, first time as homeowners in Ojai. So we really wanted to win over the hearts and minds of all of our neighbors.
Mm-hmm.
So we gave to the adults that were coming by with their kids. We started with them. We gave them red or white wine choice. We gave them so immediately they were attracted to our house. But it's a very earthy, crunchy town, and I feel like by giving candy, it might be sending the wrong signal to all of the the Gwyneth Paltrow like kids in the neighborhood. I know kids like candy, but I'm not sure their parents want them to have candy.
If their parents felt strongly about them not having candy,
now you're going to go ahead and make sense.
Don't you think they would not
take
let them trick or treat?
Well, no, there's wine in our house. Of course, they're going to come by our house.
Well, you offer the parents wine and you offer the kids candy. And then they stick around longer.
All right. So what we decided to do, in addition to candy, because we couldn't eliminate candy from the mix,
good plan.
I bought like 200 glow sticks and some other stuff. I thought the kids might like glow sticks.
Oh, that's fun. Sure. Yeah, that'd be fun.
That'd be fun. So they're going to come to our house. They're going to have glow sticks and wine. And to some of our really adventurous neighbors, we're going to give them mushrooms. It'll be good. It'll be good.
Like magic mushrooms.
Magic mushrooms, exactly.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah.
That'd be a really interesting Halloween.
Yeah, it's quite a trip. It's quite a trip to come to the Sandlers. It's very nice. Very nice. I was thinking about trying to sit in the bed of the pickup truck and do all this too, because the pickup truck right now. So I repaired the carburetor, and that's good. The truck starts. But I'm now working on the second phase of the repairs, which are all of the belts.
Okay.
So I've taken off the power steering belt and the alternator belt. I've gone to Napa and I've replaced the belts. Now I just got to get them back on again. Fortunately, I did take photos because I would not. I'm like, how the fuck are these supposed to go back on there? So while I'm there, though, while you have the belts off, it gives you access to a lot more things that's under the hood. So of course I replaced the fuel filter and some of the other stuff. And then as I was replacing the fuel filter, I noticed that the power steering pump is leaking.
Okay.
So it's like, now I got to replace the power steering pump. And so it's like one big disassembled F-250 pickup truck in my driveway right now.
Not my idea of fun. So with my car, when the muffler would go bad.
Yeah.
I would just go, I got to replace the radio. I need a louder radio. Yeah.
Or you would just take it to Midas or one of the places and have them do it, because that's probably the smart way to do it.
Exactly.
But they wanted $5,000 to make the repairs on my car. And I'm like, fuck no. The electrical problem that was going to take me 2 hours of labor at $125 plus a wiring harness for another $250. So the $400 and some odd dollar repair. Mm-hmm. It was $1.27 bulb. Right. So
no way. Really?
Yeah, way. So it's like, not only did this mechanic
went out. Wait a minute. I'm going to carefully pull my menu up. Change it to speaker.
Carefully poke the toothpicks through the plastic wrap.
You're still moving.
And in a few hours, stacks of snacks. You don't remember that commercial, do you?
Stacks of snacks? No, I do not remember.
You don't remember? Okay, so it was, I can't remember the name of it was like this recipe segment that they would do as a commercial. And one of the things that they would do is they would teach you how to make these little ice pops using an ice tray and juice. So they would say, first pour the juice into the ice cube maker, then stretch the plastic wrap, then poke the toothpicks through the plastic wrap, and in a few hours, stacks of snacks. Do you remember that commercial?
Vaguely? I do not. I do not. Not at all.
Well, that's because you're a year younger than me. It came out a little bit earlier.
I'm sure. Yeah.
But do you remember Ultraman?
Yeah, sure.
You do. And do you remember that Ultraman was not a cartoon character, but like a real life action figure?
Yeah, with like a big spoon or something that was his, whatever. Yeah.
He used to go like this. He used to go like that. He had like spoons his eyes or something like that. I don't know what it was.
Like super cheesy, like early 70s Japanese.
Yeah.
I watched it when there was nothing else on.
So Ultraman used to say the word suachu, or something like that was his word. You know, that would be like before he took off or before he did that. You know, the electric came out of it, the sides of his hands and all that other stuff. So I was sitting with a couple people at dinner the other night, and I mentioned Ultraman. Nobody fucking knew Ultraman.
It's because you're fucking old.
That's depressing. You know, me as a latchkey kid, you know, I used to watch Aquaman, then Ultraman, then Speed Racer, you know, all of my favorites, and nobody fucking remembers any of those shows. It's depressing. It's depressing is what that is.
You just got to hang out with older people, I guess.
Apparently so. All right. Well, we'll have an opportunity. Oh, so when you were gone, just to give you a little recap of what you didn't hear while you were gone because of technical difficulties, I did not play the theme from whatever theme song we played. Ipanema, Girl from Ipanema. But what I did talk to everybody about was if someone was in our audience and they were interested in co-hosting with me for that day, call either 4242 DJ Doug, Doug at turnkeypodcast.com, or if you can't remember any of those things, djdoug@gmail.com. Just let me know that you would like to be a co-host for the day. And while we do like the old standards, we are looking for some new blood to enter into the formula to maybe help us out.
That sounds like a great opportunity for someone.
Great opportunity. You can talk about your business. You can talk about how much you hate the show, how much you love the show. You can talk about anything, and I will be there in proud support of you for just coming out of the closet and telling us you are secret nice guys on business listeners.
Love it. I love that plan. I can't wait to hear if somebody actually responds.
Please. Here's my call to action. I'm pleading with you. Just let us know that you want to co-host the show. We'll give you an open forum. As a matter of fact, if you really want to do this so badly and you would prefer me not even be there, I will live produce the show and you can have your own show for 30 minutes.
No, we don't want that. I mean, you can like not talk much, but we don't want that.
Strickland, I am in charge while you were gone. This is what's going to happen to the entire company.
You're right.
I'm going to if you want to be the big boss for the day, like Strickland Bonner, just let me know. You can take but you need the responsibility that comes along with it too. Oh, and the other thing I was talking about while you were frozen, because I could only see your ugly mug and the top of your shirt that says women's rights. What does the rest of the shirt say? It says, okay, women's rights, trans rights, voting rights are human rights.
Yeah.
He's really taking a stand with that shirt.
Yeah.
He's taking a stand. I wasn't
sure.
We're not
going to get political.
No, I didn't want to get political, but I thought it was going to be either a parody on women's rights, which is where I thought you were going, but that was actually legit.
Not all my shirts are funny. Yeah.
Next week when we come back, I would like to talk to you. I want to start, and maybe the entire episode I would like to dedicate to whether or not Trump is actually going to be subpoenaed and appear before the January 6th committee.
Well, my understanding is, and I haven't looked lately, but I think he's been subpoenaed. The question is he actually going to show, which I doubt very seriously. Okay,
we are going to talk about that in further detail next week's show. We may dedicate the entire episode because it is approaching midterm Tuesday.
It certainly is. Yes.
And so
early voting has started in many states.
Early voting. I always say
vote early,
vote often.
Vote early and vote often.
That is the way if you're in Arizona, vote early, vote often.
Exactly.
They can't stop you. In the meantime, Steve O'Brien, go ahead and take us out of here.
For the Nice Guys on Business, I'm Steve O'Brien. Thanks for listening. Bartender, Doug here's going to have a Cosmo, and Strickland is going to have a Fireball on the rocks. Not the little glass. Yeah, the big one, the 24-ouncer. Oh, and they'd both like a little umbrella. Just give me the bottle and charge him as much as you can.